Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Exploring Hogwarts Legacy. So, if you're coming off of yesterday's video where we talked about the greenhouse and all things Central Hall, I have not moved my character. I'm recording these back to back. So, my guy has just come out of the greenhouses here. That is a door that is locked, but up there you see Central Hall. So, we are on one of the far ends of Central Hall here by the greenhouse. And now we are going to be moving into the bell towers today. So that is this little area down here. Now, you'll be familiar with the bell towers. They're one of the more noticeable ends of Hogwarts, I guess you should say. They're the only matching towers, really, in the Hogwarts set. They were originally, I believe, designed on the north side of Hogwarts. With this game, I don't know if they changed the canon or if the canon was changed earlier, but now they are described as being on the west end. So they basically just kind of shifted the orientation of which direction Hogwarts is in. But they are on the very far end of the castle from the Great Hall, and we will be checking them out today. Moving through here, we can interact with this little statue here. This is just kind of a secret back entrance. Nothing you really have to do to find this hidden chest. It's just a little side closet that you can go in and out by tapping your square button if you're playing PlayStation or X button if you're playing Xbox. More of this kind of gothic arch motif that the entire castle has. Very film accurate, very book accurate. But we go out this door here, and now we are in kind of this western corridor. You'll see some of these statues move or attack each other as you're seeing there, which is kind of a cool element. I'm going to change out my spells and just see if I can interact with this brazier here. I cannot. Sometimes you can, and you get various items such as the field guide pieces that you'll see in front of statues every once in a while. This door leads to what is essentially the base of the bell towers, and we are going to Accio that field guide piece there. So right now, we are at the very base of these bell towers. Now, just if you're not sure what I'm talking about when I say bell towers, and we'll do it one more time to collect this field guide piece. Let's go outside so I can give you a visual example of what I'm talking about. We'll explore this next episode. This is a garden that does not exist in the films, but these are the matching bell towers here. So this is the very far end of the castle. That's the Turris Magnus, or the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower, with the Astronomy Tower there. Over in that direction is the Transfiguration Wing. So behind this tower is the Transfiguration Courtyard. Of course, you see the Owlery there, Hagrid's hut, or the Gamekeeper's hut more specifically for this game, the Quidditch pitch, and this is just the Hogwarts grounds, or kind of the flying grounds, which we will explore, I believe, next episode. So back inside here, this is a landing at the base of the bell towers. Either side are going to have the towers on them. So you see a lot of gargoyles and statues that presumably come to life in the 7th book or the 8th film when McGonagall does, what's the spell? Pure Totem Locomota? Something similar to that. Pure Totem Locomotum. Anyways, there's a ghost there. That's the Fat Friar, I believe. The Hufflepuff House ghost. Very cool design here. I do mention that a lot of the areas of the castle have different design elements. This one is more churchy than any other part of the castle, what with the gargoyles and kind of the, not cross motifs, but very much like a Romance era, late Gothic, almost Renaissance type design to the arches here. But we will continue in this direction. We just came out those right doors there, so let's stick to the left. What is through this door here? Nothing, because it's locked with a level 1 lock, so we will have to explore that in a later episode. Base of the bell towers, we're continuing on with this staircase here. Capture another one of those field guide pieces. Goblin artifact. We'll go through this door. This leads to I'm assuming the top of the bell tower is here. This might be the choir classroom, but we'll stick to my right shoulder. That's kind of the thing that I do to make sure I know which direction I'm headed in. These doors, I'm guessing, lead outside. No, sorry, this is the History of Magic classroom. So we've already been here in a past episode, and I'll show you how it connects to the part of the castle we've already been in. I did mention that I wasn't sure if Professor Binns was teaching during this school year, and my dates are still off. He is teaching at this time, and my dates still, I can't quite remember if he's alive or not during this game. I haven't met him yet, which is the problem. I haven't come across him yet. I haven't seen him in this game, but I do know, according to the wiki, he is teaching History of Magic at the time. If you're unfamiliar with Professor Binns, he is the ghost teacher who died at his post and just continued teaching after he died. So the reason we know this area of the castle is because it's connected to the Transfiguration corridor. So right down there is the Transfiguration classroom. So we've already been in this area here. Going back into the bell tower, we'll stick to my right shoulder. Now we came from down there, so we'll keep moving upwards. And there's another one of those Lumos puzzles. I won't do it now. I've already shown you an example of that in a past episode. But we'll keep moving upwards. This is a cool element. It's a moving portrait, of course, but this is more of a perspective portrait. And your character in one of the missions has to solve a riddle within the painting to unlock a secret passage behind. And I don't know if you could do it again if I do Lumos. I can't remember what spell it was, but regardless, we're probably not going to get in there right now. So we'll keep climbing up the bell tower. And this door is also locked. We're going to do a whole episode eventually of some of these locked elements where we check them all out. We'll do another one of these puzzles real quick. I just have to pin the key in front to capture a house token. Now, you'll see a lot of these musical instruments, and that is hinting that this is the choir classroom. So this is also, I believe, the belfry of Hogwarts Castle, but this is the rehearsal hall for the frog choir. And you can hear music coming out of the speakers in my controller, which is cool at first until you're walking around this room the entire time, and it gets a little annoying after a while. So I do apologize for the background music if it gets a little loud. But you can listen to the frog choir as well. I have my main volume turned off on my TV. This little closet here, or this little basement area, I guess, underside. Where does this lead to? I have not been here yet, so this is new to me. Where are we going now? Oh, this is just the other entrance to the bell tower. So there must be two separate entrances to the choir classroom. That's the door we went in to explore the other staircase. And if we go through this back staircase, then it will lead us back into the choir classroom by way of this underpassage. The music is back, which tells us we are back in the classroom. So just a regular kind of choir riser design. And then if we look up, there is the belfry of the bell tower. So we never see the choir classroom in the films. I don't even know if it's mentioned in the books, but we do see the frog choir beginning in Prisoner of Azkaban. And so this is revealed to be their classroom at the top of what would be the south bell tower, if that's the direction that they're giving in the game here. We go all the way to the top, and you can interact. There is a bell puzzle that I've not accomplished yet. I haven't really tried it, actually. I just know that it exists. And so you get to the very top of the bell tower. I'm going to apologize, as I do in every episode, for any dizziness you might feel in watching these. The spiral staircases do tend to wear on your eyes after a little bit. And then the very top here, you can go outside in one of the cooler views in the game. this is one of those transport toads. And where are we going to lead here? This is the other bell tower. So we just came from the other bell tower, and this is, I'm assuming, the only way to get to this one. But we'll look out in all different directions here. You can see the Hogwarts grounds below. There's that garden that doesn't exist in the film model. There's the Quidditch pitch there, which we will explore also next episode. That path leads off into Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade is, of course, in that direction there, which we will also explore in a later episode. Let's get a better view by way of this balcony. There's the greenhouses we explored in last episode. Like I mentioned, it's one gigantic building. We will explore all of the grounds next episode. There's that viaduct way in the background. The train passes over that on its journey into Hogsmeade, and then in front of that, across the Black Lake, is the exterior boathouse that we see in the films. This is the Central Hall Tower. And then we'll move over in this direction and go back to the other bell tower for a better view in that direction. So that's where we just came from, over on that side. And we look down at the Transfiguration courtyard here. There's that bridge we mentioned last episode that kind of looks over the Transfiguration corridor. Or I keep saying corridor in all these episodes. I do mean courtyard. I do apologize. That must be the astronomy classroom there leading up to the astronomy tower. Yes, that would make a lot of sense. Sometimes it's cool to see the exterior of these classrooms. They do a good job in the world design of this game, giving us windows or looks into classrooms or common rooms that you wouldn't otherwise think to notice in a video game. It's very easy to design the inside of a building and not give thought to what that might look like on the outside. So props to the designers for giving these elements on both sides, knowing that that is the astronomy tower. And so that right there is either the astronomy classroom or a landing at the base of the astronomy tower. I can't quite remember how high it is there. And then this is the Transfiguration Tower. I don't know if we ever see any elements in the top of that. I'd have to check our last couple episodes. Hagrid's hut, or the gamekeeper's hut, is right there. And there we're back looking out toward the Quidditch pitch over the Hogwarts grounds. So that's all for the bell towers here. Just maybe to get it out of the way, and for the sake of how much we might be taking up next episode, let's check out that garden just outside the grounds of the bell tower. And you're hearing that music again as we crawl down the belfry and now back into the choir classroom. And that is a locked door leading to the other bell tower. So we'll just go all the way down to the bottom here. There's another Erumpent statue. There's at least 2 in Hogwarts, which is kind of interesting to think about. And trying to remember where we came from. I believe it's this entrance here. If not, where does this basement go? Did we check this out already? I don't believe we did. So we are missing a section here. What does this K stand for? It's not going to tell us. Interesting. Ghost there. Okay, I've obviously been here before, but I'm trying to remember where this is. Because I, for the life of me, can't remember where this connects to. So let's just explore a little bit. Oh, that's cool. That's a dragon, in fact. I do, in fact, know what a dragon is. So now we're obviously at the base of something, but which part of the castle are we at now? Where is this leading to? That's locked, so I don't know. Water on the floor. Pots next to a locked door. Where are we? Very... Oh. Are we in the kitchens? No, this isn't the kitchens. But that is a puzzle that needs to be solved. So let's check out this house cabinet again. I get ahead of myself all the time. Wait till it zooms. Wait till it zooms across the keys. Right. Oh, I missed. I was too late. My apologies. This is a tricky game. Because I'm always very tempted to go way too early. And you just kind of need to be slightly accurate with it in order to get those house tokens. But I'm still curious where we are. Okay, that door's locked. So we can't go through there. It's not the kitchens. We've already explored the kitchens, but it's very similar in design and feel. So we're obviously at the bottom of something, and I've been here before, but I don't remember being here before. So how did I get here before? This door's open. Where's it going to lead to? We're going down. Spiral staircase. Apologies for the headaches. Okay. I have no idea where we are. This might have something to do with a quest that's already happened for me. And I'm guessing that's the case. So with the lighting, we're going to be under the lake somewhere. And this staircase is leading down into presumably one of the chambers that they reveal in the quests. And we are just very deep in Hogwarts right now. And yeah, every time you see that symbol, that's going to represent one of the sections of the quests. And in the quests, you'll come across this character whose name I can't remember until I approach him. But this is called the map chamber. It's this massive hidden chamber underneath Hogwarts. Very ancient, obviously very large. And this has to do with our quests in the game. And I don't know if I'm going to have the option to talk to this gentleman here, so I wouldn't be able to tell you his name off the top of my head. All I know is he's been giving me quests that I'm not able to solve because I'm not very good at video games, and it's driving me crazy. But that is this chamber here. It's this huge, huge reveal. So this is hidden underneath Hogwarts. So maybe we will save that garden for the next episode. We'll just crawl our way back up to the top so we know where we're at in the castle. But yes, you discover that during the quests in the game, and then you go up these stairs and it's revealed that you are somehow in the basement of Hogwarts. Hidden halfway between the bell towers and the Transfiguration corridor. This is when it starts to feel like Hogwarts again. Spiral staircase. Apologies for the headaches. I'm going to bed after this, man. I'm exhausted. And there's those... Well, this one's not locked, but those other gates are locked. I've checked them all. And this will lead back into the bell towers then. So that is how I've been here before, by the way. Only in this direction. And then we come up here, and now it definitely feels more like Hogwarts. But where did we come down from the... It was this door that we took. So if we don't go down these stairs and instead go out this door, this leads us back into the base of the bell towers. Okay, perfect. So now we know where we are. That one's locked. We've already checked everything else. And now we go back, and this is where we will continue next episode on the north entrance, or excuse me, west entrance grounds. It's always thrown me off because the bell towers for the longest time were described as being on the north side of the castle. And I don't know if that's a book thing or just how like the Pottermore or the Harry Potter fan base described the towers as being. But now that they've made what used to be the west wing the south wing, that's the hospital area, I'm all turned around with directions. So anyways, these are the bell towers, and we will check out the grounds in next episode. But until next time, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We have playlists having to do with Exploring Hogwarts Legacy or all things to do with Harry Potter. We got plenty of Harry Potter content, so feel free to check that out until you wait for the next episode. But we will see you, hopefully, very, very soon.